Yeah. Your boy just put on some smell good. Listen, we back, y'all. YouTube, Blow Yard Gang podcast listeners all over the globe. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown. What episode we on? 92? No, Deshaun Stevenson?
Deshaun Stevenson.
He got a ring. Listen, man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, joining us for another episode. Like we said, man, we're here to talk about all things NBA related, guys. So if you guys are into NBA content, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here every Monday evening, Wednesday evening, and Friday morning, guys. So we get our NBA talk on. Also, to everybody, hit them likes for us today, man. Definitely appreciate the support we've been getting over the last few shows, man. The numbers are starting to climb a little bit. Subscribers are starting to climb, so we definitely appreciate that. We definitely use y'all's help to continue that. So do us a favor. If you're new, hit that subscribe, and everybody, please hit them likes. If you guys have any comments or questions addressing any of the comments, or should I say any of the topics we bring up on the show, we will address those at the end of the show. All right, King. A lot to get into, man. I got the show. We're going to be talking about some stuff on the show today while I got the 76er and Denver game going on over here on my right.
Stop showing off.
So let's get to it, man. Let's go ahead and get into the show. But before we do, we gotta show some love to the sponsor of the channel, man.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Yes, sir. Well, King, there was a game yesterday we watched. And of course, it was the Grizzlies versus the Lakers. Lakers been struggling here recently. Played the Grizzlies 2 games in a row and got 2 dubs on the Grizzlies. So I think maybe the sky isn't falling for them right now. But there's still some concerns for the team going forward that they definitely need to address. I think we've talked about it before on the team. On the show. We talked about it before. But a lot of people have some opinions. Some numbers have come out. Some quotes have come out and some other things, man. So we're going to go over that here in a little bit, man. So let's go ahead and get real quick into the recap of the Lakers and Grizzlies game from last night, man. Yes, sir, man. The Lakers win, like I said, against the Grizzlies last night. Second game in a row against the Grizzlies. They win 120-114. Like I said, the Lakers were struggling before they played the Grizzlies 2 games, man. They got the win yesterday. Luka, I think it was Luka, LeBron, and LaRavia all showed up yesterday, man. Matter of fact, what's the stat they had yesterday? They had a crazy stat yesterday, bro. It was what was it? 36 for LeBron. No, sorry, 36 for Luka, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. LeBron had 26, 7, and 10, and LaRavia had 26, 5 with 4 3-pointers, bro. So what's your thoughts on the game, man? What's your thoughts on this team so far?
First and foremost, shout out to our guy Neil, Kid Neil. But you know, I'm a LaRavia fan. I know he said he's not a big LaRavia guy. I think LaRavia, I told you, is an upgrade from Dodo for them. I feel like at that position. So I think he's good. I think he was a steal. I think he'll be fine. It's just ups and downs of a season, a rookie year, and all that. He'll be fine. Lakers just they go as far as their defense takes them, bro. They got to get stops. In this game yesterday or whatever, they were struggling again defensively. They didn't have Ja Morant on Memphis, and Memphis shouldn't have been controlling this game most of the game. Tell you the truth. Lakers then got it together. Luka, made some big shots at the end and all that type of stuff. It was just they finally decided to put their foot in the pedal, take care of a team that's not as, I guess, well-handed or well-served as they are to play this game. To play that game last night. So the Lakers got the win. They beat the Memphis Grizzlies twice. Memphis isn't really like any barn burner this year or anything like that. I think they're underachieving, and they got to figure out what they want to do with Ja Morant. But back to the Lakers, like I said, their defense, bro. And it starts with Well, I'm gonna keep it like this. Keep it real with you. It starts with their captain because this is gonna be this. We're gonna get a lot of people that go back and forth. Is not gonna like what I'm saying, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Hold
I'm.
on.
Mhm.
Warning, shots will be fired during this presentation.
Proceed.
You know, I'm a fan of both of the main guys for the LA Lakers. I have authentic jerseys for both of those guys, and not even the LA version. So I've been a big fan of both these guys for a long time now. The the head of the snake is Luka Doncic now. I know a lot of folks want to go at LeBron, and all. I'm going to get on LeBron, and I'm gonna save him for second because he's not the head of the snake anymore. Like we can't go back and forth and say, well, we want Luka to get the recognition, we want Luka to be the guy, and all that stuff. And then when stuff happens, switch it around and say, well, Luka has no reason to do this and all that stuff. So let me go to Luka first because he is the captain here. He's the guy leading All-Star votes. He's the guy that's the most viewed guy in the NBA. He's all of that stuff. Luka got to chill. He's still doing that immature stuff sometimes. And really, I thought he had went away from it at the beginning of the season when he was showing off. Luka was showing off at the beginning of the season, and he really his defense is kind of like emotional. He rolls with the rest of the team. That's why the Lakers got to get a defensive front around him because you can't have the team relying on Luka to be the savior and the starter on defense. That's not his role. I don't think that will be his role now, seeing that he's been in the league this many years. You have to have a team around him where he can become a decent defender and be a decent defender around other defenders where his main job isn't playing defense. That's not going to be him. I still believe the greatest offensive engine. He can be all of that stuff and all, and that's fine. But I just need Luka to stay engaged, bro. He made a quote the other day talking about he want to be recognized like Kobe and Michael Jordan, that type of stuff. And I'm like, bro, you know how I talk about Mike and Kobe. It don't matter if Smush Parker on your team. It don't matter if Rip Hamilton Young on your team. It don't matter whatever. If I'm on the worst team ever, and my team going 0-82, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant in their prime. Well, shoot, Michael Jordan not even in his prime and all that stuff, even the Wizards days, ex Vince Carter. But Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, when guys were out there and they took the ball from him or did something that got a nice highlight, a nice play from taking stealing or something like that, they weren't down there crying. They weren't down there talking to the referees. They weren't stopping play for their team. They weren't having or creating a 5-on-4 break. That wasn't happening. You saw those guys, and that's why I give VJ so much credit. I got VJ over in Philadelphia because I see VJ doing that. Cooper does that as well. Shout out to Cooper Flag on Dallas, and all. I know the Dallas fans love that about Cooper. That's a little different from Luka. But when a guy beats you, you should have that dog in you as far as, well, let me go take it back from you. Let me go beat you on the other side. It's two sides of the basketball court. Let me go, and even if you don't succeed, like let me go try now, make it difficult for you because you tried to stop me. Like that's a one up you too. So I need Luka to stay engaged. Like I say, he was that at the beginning. I felt like in the season, but it's kind of like went away because the team, I feel like, not playing as much as great defensively. Maybe that, and that's gonna get to my next guy as well. I'm gonna get to, but the team isn't playing as great defensively as they were. I think when they were holding like steady ship at the beginning of the season. I feel like stuff has started going downhill, but I still need Luka. Like always talk about, there's no excuse when you want to be one of the greatest, bro. There's no excuse. There's none. You always got to be great. You always have to be great, and that's what I hold Luka to, that standard. Joker, probably gonna miss. We talk about this all the time about the MVP, and that if he ever gonna try, he better get it this year. We talk about Joker probably gonna miss the chance to be MVP this year. He probably not gonna get an award and all that. You got another opportunity. What is it? OKC, up and down. Talk about them as far as we just talked about them before the show. They like 6-6 in their last games. Got blown out by Charlotte. You just told me. So they're struggling. SGA ain't really take a step. I don't think his game, as far as numbers and all, is really taking a big step, from last year. The main thing now, it used to be 30 a game, is that he just get 20 now. So that's there. So that's what you said. He got to get 21.
No, he got 21 tonight.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's all his standard is now, is to get 21. So Luka has that door right up front of him. Like we said, he's the all-star vote leader. He probably gonna be captain for the first time. Um, all that stuff, bro. The The eyes are on him. The door, all this. I thought that's what he wanted. I thought that's what everybody wanted. As far as the fans of Luka, me being a fan of Luka and all, I wanted him to be the face. I thought he could be the face. I said, this is it. You're going to be the face now. And it's not saying the season over. Like, we still early in the season, and they still pretty good. Like I said, they only lost 11 games, I think. They can get to 30 before they lose, you feel me, 15 or so.
20.
Like,
oh, yeah.
you feel
15.
like, yeah. So, like, they're on pace. They could still possibly get to 60. They're at that point. So, I don't know, bro. Luka, he just got to get it together. But past Luka, he defensive wine and all that stuff. That's still Luka. JJ Redick, get it together. I think he got to coach a little better. What is it? DeAndre Ayton been playing incredible. People not talking about him when he gets the ball and all. He actually demanding the ball even more. Got to get him involved. This the peaks and valleys of a season. It's okay. This is still fresh as far as a lot of them playing with each other. As far as I understand that guy's been injured. That's fine. That's why I'm not the one that's going to go all crazy on the Lakers. I think they're perfectly fine. Like the way the West is shaping up right now, they still may end up the 2 seed or something like that. You feel me? Like the way guys are going. So who knows with that happening? But let's get to LeBron now. LeBron got to lock in, bro. I know LeBron not the guy no more. He got to stop pouting. You're not that dude no more. This may be the end. We talk about it all the time. 23 for 23 would be awesome. You got a team around you. I don't think the Lakers are too far away. We talk about trades that they can do, that they really make the move. They can get a wing defender, some athleticism as well that can help them out and take them to the next level where they can really be a contender because they have such major offensive engines if LeBron and Luka are locked in. I need Bron though to decide what his role completely going to be on the team. Not I'm going to sit back and they only want me to be this and all right now. Bro, you need to always, again, just like I said to Luka, always be LeBron. So if you're out there playing defense at that moment, you got to be a defender. I need you to be Bron his best time. When I say you should have been a defensive player of the year, when you are Bron any other time, when you're running on the court, I need you running and letting Luka get easy passes and all of you. Bron knows how to play better than this. I think Bron's still doing the pouting thing, all of that happening. I don't know, bro. Like I said, I think I'm with you as far as the athleticism. I'm not picking them to win a championship or nothing this year. I don't think they can go that far, but I still think they can get to the second round Western Conference Finals if things play out right. They just got to get that one piece. I think they're one guy away. That's the connector between Bron and Luka as far as a runner, as far as their styles. And I think somebody can help them on the defensive side as well doing that. And they got to be possibly willing to get rid of Austin Reeves, but that's a different conversation as well. But that's my quick take out on this. The Lakers just in general,
bro. Since you already went ahead of the subject, I was gonna play some of these quotes and all that stuff, but but on the game for me, man, like you said, they shouldn't have been struggling with the Grizzlies yesterday. No Ja Morant. They had first option Triple J yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So Wells went off on him. He almost got him back in the game yesterday. Almost had an and 1 off a 3 yesterday with 4-point play. That went in and out or whatever. So they had opportunity. They could have almost won the game yesterday, man. So it really wasn't a convincing game. But I mean, I guess you already started. I guess we can get on some of these quotes and stuff like that, man. Because I got a lot to get into. No.
I didn't watch the game until the fourth quarter. You told me to watch it, so I ain't have a bunch to say about the game. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I mean, really, the fourth quarter was probably the most important part. So supposedly, the Lakers are still undefeated now in crunch time, which is crazy. Especially with some of these numbers we have to put up here. But yeah, man, let's get into a little bit of this. Okay, so I guess you can say a little debate. Man. All right, man. So check this out. So this has been kind of going around the interwebs. I think we already been talking about this on the show. Should they fired Rob Pelinka? The way his construction of the team and stuff like that. People been kind of questioning and all that stuff. I told you, shout out to Daryl. He kind of has some opinions on what he thinks going to happen with this team as far as their GM. We already know the Buss brothers got let go about a month ago. And so a lot of people feel like the writing is on the wall for Rob Pelinka. So not only do they think, I mean, it's not a lot of people think this is going to happen. And this is one of the people who think it's going to happen, man. Shout out to your guy, Jason Timpf. This is what he had to say about Rob Pelinka, bro.
The modern NBA, you need athleticism and shooting to succeed. And this roster is somehow utterly devoid of both. I think the Lakers need to fire Rob before the deadline, because if they continue to let him run this team, He has never once in the years that he's been in control of this franchise demonstrated any semblance of a basketball identity or any semblance of an understanding of what works in the modern NBA. I think they got to get rid of him before it's too late. If they let him keep captaining the ship, I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to end up getting a Luka trade request in a couple of years if they don't.
So that was a clip from him. So check this out. We got a whole lot more, man. Check this out. So they said before LeBron joined the team, game 1 through 14, the Lakers were 10-4. After LeBron joined the team, the games 15 through 29, of course, they won 2 more since. They've been 9-6. So a lot of people have been kind of asking for LeBron to be gone or traded or change the roster up. And here's some of the numbers that could support some of that. So supposedly, let me see if I could let the folks at home see this. The Lakers with LeBron on the floor this season, offensive rating is a 110.2, defensive rating 116.3, with a net rating of negative 6.2. Lakers with LeBron off the floor this season, 112 offensive rating, 107 defensive rating with a plus 4.7. So this is a crazy stat right here, King. So Lakers are currently the only top 8 team in either conference with a negative point differential. That's changed, and I'm gonna get into that here in a little bit. The 2 Grizzlies games kind of help with that. So this is from your favorite coach, JJ Redick. Since we've gotten LeBron back, we haven't been as organized offensively. I've been having some opinions on that over the last 2 seasons, well, season and a half, I guess you could say. But I'll get in that here in a little bit. The Lakers are allowing 124 points per 100 possessions in the 261 minutes LeBron and Luka share on the court. That's not good, King. And check this out. Doncic's defensive rating is a 118.1 this season, which is ranked 421st in the NBA amongst all active players this season. That is not good. Laker fans. Laker fans are getting on both LeBron and Luka. Blaming both of them. I'm not going to read none of that because a lot of it's kind of got a lot of profanity in it. So just picture a lot of the Laker fans on Twitter and X and whatever kind of getting on LeBron and Luka here, man. And then check this out. The person on Twitter says everybody find it cute and funny when he goes on a rant. Talk about JJ Redick. This, a matter of fact, this is from your boy Kendrick Perkins. He said this: everybody finds it cute and funny when he goes on a rant publicly calling out his team, but JJ Redick got to do better as well. As always, everybody else's fault, but JJ Redick's. That's a problem for me. I think you were just talking about that. Yeah. Check this out. Full Possession says, I can't watch Lakers play anymore. They actually make me mad. Every game looks the same. Missed rotation, slow closeout, zero resistance in transition. It starts with Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. None of them can guard anyone consistently. The effort just isn't there. In December, the Lakers ranked 29th in defensive rating. They were 29th in opponent fast break points and 28th in points off turnovers. Last night, Detroit ran straight through them, scoring 31 fast break points and outscored them 74-44 in the paint. Defense wins championship. That wasn't a bad night. It was who they are, just a bad defensive team with some exciting offensive players. Pretty interesting. So I got this right here too. Like I said, I got a whole lot more, man. I found here. But before I read those off, man, let's see what some other folks said, man, because it's not just the defense and the offense struggling. We got some complaints from some players. So your boy Aiden had this to say right here, King.
Seeing something going to LeBron James and saying, LeBron, I think you did this incorrectly.
Not everybody could go up to LeBron and think they could tell LeBron how to do certain things and, do certain ways. It's all about personnel and knowing and taking constructive criticism. That's all about togetherness. And, I think once we get a feel of how to really bring each other up, we're going to get rolling here in a second. I just feel like we, as a team, collectively talking and communicating, it's getting there, to be honest. It's just that we always have different groups out there every day. So
I kind of got to agree with him, bro, but I'm going to get on Aiden here in a little bit too. So, one of the biggest Luka fans that we know, man, is our guy Joel, Pick a Side. And if he's saying what he's about to say, then something is up, man. This is what he had to say about the whole Luka Doncic experiment here in LA.
The Lakers are not contenders, and they're not contenders because, number one, the big three of Luka, LeBron, and Reeves, they don't fit. Austin Reeves developing his offensive game to the level he's developed it at, he is now over LeBron as an offensive player, which means that LeBron is the odd man out, and he needs to do the dirty work like play defense and rebound, and he doesn't do that. That's one of the issues. Another issue is that the Lakers just don't have the athletes. They're slow, they're old, and when they match up against teams like the Rockets, the Spurs, OKC, that they have a lot of great athletic players, they get outmatched, they get out-hustled. And the role players are also a serious issue for LA. DeAndre Ayton still plays with low motor, and Rui Hachimura, he can shoot the ball, but what else can he do? He doesn't rebound, he doesn't hustle. Rui has the size, but he doesn't play defense. He's constantly ball watching and letting players cut behind him. The Lakers don't have any defensive minded players, and the ones that they do are offensive liabilities like Marcus Smart and Jared Vanderbilt. The Lakers are a flawed roster, and no matter how many times JJ Redick wants to call them out to the media, the problem with the Lakers is a personnel problem. They don't have the players to compete with the best teams in the West.
Check this out, King. The Lakers have scored a total of 3,870 points this year. Guess how many points they're giving up? 3,870 points. They now have a plus minus up.
0.
Yep. Like I said, the 2 Grizzly games helped out with that. Another little tidbit. Let's see what we got here. So the Lakers, like you just said a minute ago when you was talking, the Lakers now have the 4th best record in the whole entire league. Believe it or not, they're behind OKC, Detroit, San Antonio right now. That's the 4th best record in the league. Some other little fun tidbits. So check this out. I found this online too. So somebody was talking. This is JJ Redick talking about Ayton, which is kind of funny to me. He's saying this when he just benched him, but I'm gonna get on that here a little bit. Says I think he's frustrated. He doesn't feel like he's getting the ball. We've talked about it as a team. You don't feel like you are getting the ball. The rest of your focus kind of wanes a little bit. So he feel like he's not part of the flow of the team, and then like I think he feels like he kind of takes a step back a little bit with his motor, and like what Joe was talking about. But I'm gonna get on that here in a little bit. Let's see. JJ Redick says he doesn't know what to do because his Los Angeles Lakers team forgets plays and has zero organization on offense.
Wait, hold up. What you say? He said forgets plays?
Forgets plays and has zero organization on offense.
Yikes.
I mean, that might sound like a coaching issue, but anyway.
Yikes.
Hey, I digress. Let's see what else I got here, bro. So your boy JJ Redick says, I don't know what else to do. Lakers JJ Redick talks recent struggles on offense. He says Los Angeles Lakers coach JJ Redick admits Saturday he doesn't have any immediate answers as to how to solve his team's recent offensive struggles. The Lakers have won 2 of their last 6 games. This is before the Grizzly game, of course. They've been outscored by a combined 84 points in those 4 losses. Quote, I don't know what else to do, JJ Redick told reporters Saturday about the Lakers' offensive struggles to Dave McMenamin. Let me see if I had anything else. But yeah, that's pretty much it, King.
Don't let JJ off the hook, bro.
One more thing. So with the point differential, they're saying the Lakers are their expected record based off of their current point differential is 40-42.
Yeah, it's the Luka magic they basically making up. Remember the Mavericks used to do that as well, as far as when their point differential and all wasn't that great, but then they be overachieving.
Bro, I don't even know where to begin with all this. Like I said, you already know my opinion. I've been saying this before the season started about this team. I just was not sold on this team. A lot of question marks going into the season. I've talked about it before. You know, Luka had a playing carrying job and all that type of stuff. It's looking like the Mavs of yesteryears all over again with Luka having to be like you just said, it's the Luka effect. But one thing I will say about this, bro, I'm with you. I'm about to say some stuff that's probably gonna make some people mad. I really don't care, bro. You know, we watch these games, bro, and we just tell it what we see. I told you before, I don't really have a lot of interest in watching the Laker games for multiple reasons. You know, even though they got Luka over there, I'm still not interested in watching the games. There are other teams that I have a whole lot more interest in watching. One of them right now, and they just lost in overtime. You know, I have a whole lot of interest of watching other teams for other reasons. And I think all those teams have the same type of DNA amongst each other. That is probably one of the reasons why I like watching them. That's their defense and their energy and their hustle. They got that dog in them or whatever, right? I just don't see that with the Lakers, man. A lot of times they play a little soft. They rely on the referees to bail them out in a lot of games. They seem disjointed on offense. I've been saying that for the longest. I've been saying since last year. I did not. Luka fits a whole lot better with a player like a Kyrie than he does LeBron because they're similar type of players, especially at this point in his career where LeBron can't do the same things he did 10 years ago. He's a different player right now. He's 41 years old. For people to ask him to continue to be LeBron from 10 years ago, that's asking a lot. And I don't understand why people don't understand that. For them to ask him to go out there and continue to try to be one of the top guys, he should not be doing that. This is one of the reasons why they're struggling. And the fact that because Luka is a negative on defense, you also have an older LeBron who's also a negative on defense. You can't have both of those guys playing the same position and being negatives on defense, like you just said a minute ago. That's why we talked about the fact that the way the Mavs built around Luka his last year in Dallas. That's why they were so successful. You got to put certain guys around this guy. Now, you know what? I know we constantly been saying that about how to build the team around Luka and all that stuff, but I'm gonna say this, bro. You see, I got the poster behind me, man. Shout out to the Drip Show.
Shout out to Chris.
Sneakers, got the jerseys, all that stuff, bro. But I'm gonna have to call it like it is, bro. I'm sitting there and I'm watching games. Matter of fact, it was a Christmas game. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching it's moments that Luka's not even trying on defense. King, we've been sitting there defending this man for how long? We've been sitting there talking about his about 7 years. You're right. Been sitting here talking about his deficiencies on defense, and we talked about the fact that just get healthy, then he can probably turn up to another level. You supposedly got healthy at the beginning of the season. You were working toward being a better defender, leading the league in steals, all that type of stuff. And now you're reverting back to your old ways. This is year 7, and we're still talking about this. It's to the point that I'm seeing people talking about it. I've been sending you stuff. I'm seeing people talking about it, and it's like I can't disagree with them because I'm sitting there watching the game on Christmas, bro. You're not even trying.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I agree.
This is the part I don't understand about this man. Me and you can sit here and defend him until the cows come home about he better than Shea, he better than Tatum, or whatever, right? We're constantly doing that, and then instead of you trying to make us look good, you go out there and continue to keep doing the stuff that people are criticizing you for. Do you not have any pride in yourself? I mean, King, I'm sitting there watching the game. It's embarrassing, bro.
But then you hear the quotes that you hear.
Thank you. Like you're not even trying on defense. I sent you a compilation this morning, bro. They showed the whole entire compilation. Dude just hand down. He like this on defense. He constantly doing this after the guy makes the shot. Why are you putting your hands up? That's your guy, Luka.
He doing that. He doing that Bron stuff that Bron started doing it towards the end of his career.
I don't understand this, bro. Like that shit be making me mad, bro. Like I see it. It's like, Luka, please try. People are cooking you online behind this. Why aren't you trying? Then you get mad at people when they start talking about it, like a Tim McMahon or something.
Mm-hmm.
You're justifying them bringing it up because you're not even trying. Bro, you are in the biggest market in the country. Everything you do is going to be magnified. The last thing you want to do is get the folks who's been saying you haven't been doing it, giving them ammo.
Bro, you think he I don't think he embarrassed because he go in there and get dunked on and all sometimes. You think I was going to ask you think he embarrassed to like get cooked? Because all he got to do is give effort. It's not even about be the greatest defender of all time. It's like, bro, just stay in front of somebody.
King, I'm not gonna even lie to you. I don't even think it's that deep, bro. I think it's just pure laziness.
Laziness,
Bro,
like he's just like, I do this, you go do that.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, it's not the first time we've seen people like that. You've hooped with people like that before.
Yeah.
Bro, my older cousin, when I used to hoop with him, bro, would tell me, "You not getting the ball unless you play defense." He would tell cats on the court, "You not getting the ball unless you play defense." Like, he's one of those guys, like, bro, I'm not finna give you the ball. You're not playing no defense. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, a play there, you the first one down the other end of the court to score. Bro, but
yeah,
come on, bro. I need help down here.
Yep.
Thank you. I mean, like, Luka, we out here defending you and you doing this. So there's like, I can't sit when people sitting there, like I said, I'm sending you stuff. And I'm just like, I can't disagree with them. Because I'm literally watching like I said, for prime example, watching the Houston game. And I'm like, bro, he not trying. Austin Reeves not trying. LeBron not trying. I'm like, bro, how your top three guys not even trying on defense?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make no sense to me. But anyway, then on top of that, the coach of the damn team, bro. We talked about this last year. And I 99.99998% of the time, I don't agree with Kendrick Perkins, but I agree with that quote he had, bro. I agree with it because we talked about it last year. And I told you this last year during the playoffs. I said, bro, like, what's the boy name? JJ Redick already has this aura as if like he did something in as a coach already.
Like you Pat Riley.
Yeah, like you Pat Riley already, bro. You haven't achieved nothing yet. I need you to be humble, sir. Right? Like you still need to learn things. You still need to adjust. You still need to adjust to certain personnel in your team. He ain't doing that, bro. But guess what he doing? He acting like Phil Jackson or somebody being passive aggressive in the press conferences though. What have you done?
Is JJ better than JJ?
No.
All right.
Nope. No. He's not.
Let's go.
So if you want to talk about a carrying job, then yeah, you would say that Luka and them carrying him.
Yeah, bro. JJ Redick, I told you that was one of the worst. That I really got to sit down and think about it. I still haven't. I told you that was one of the worst coaching performances I've ever seen last year that he had as far as debut.
So like you always talk about when you talk about them players coming back. Hey, did you get 10%, 15% better? Did JJ Redick get 10%, 15% better?
No.
You see what I'm saying? So like another thing too. Now you benched Ayton the other day and started Jackson Hayes because supposedly, you know, Ayton his motor ain't been that high. And then you go out, you make this quote about, man, the people not getting involved and stuff. So it's like, if you know that, then why
you bench him?
Exactly. That made you contradicted yourself on that, right? So I'm just like, I just want to say, I don't understand, bro. Listen, I was listening to somebody earlier today, man. I probably should have sent this to you. Somebody said what I told you about the last few times I've been telling you this. They don't see the Lakers making a move. I know people want them to make one so bad, right? They're not going to make them. I don't think they're going to make a move this trade deadline. The Lakers are literally what they're doing. It seems like they're waiting until the offseason to get LeBron's contract off the books. Well, right now, LeBron's contract is what's hurting the team right now because he's getting paid $55 million, but he's not giving you $55 million production or whatever, right? So the fact that you got this man, he's 41 years old, making 50-something million. They're waiting because you can't trade him. He got a no trade clause. So they have to wait it out. Their assets, I told you many times, their assets are going to be replenished back this offseason, and that's when they're going to make their move. They're treating this as a wash season. That's the word I was looking for last time because I heard the person say this. They're treating this as a wash. Matter of fact, it was on CBS Sports. They were talking about this. They're treating it as a wash season. Now, I'm not saying they'll go out there and try, but you know what I'm saying? Like
they need to get rid of Austin Reeves, though, bro.
Oh, I'm gonna get on that in a minute.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I better get on that too. Matter of fact, you heard me say, I've been saying this before we even started becoming Captain Crime. I've been saying this. Listen, I don't know if you heard that video with the boy DeMarcus Cousins. He threw that idea out there.
Mm-hmm.
So supposedly they were like, would you trade Dylan Brooks for Austin Reeves? What'd you say? What's that word you use?
Yes.
What'd you
say? Yes. Like,
you supposed to say no,
on that.
No, because he's him.
No. I'm a Dylan Brooks fan. I already told you, but bro, hell yeah. Like so the one piece of the puzzle, yes, the Bron thing makes sense, but I don't want to, like I say, I want everybody to get these shots. You feel me? Like everybody that's supposed to get shots should get shots. So Bron, yes, his contract come up the books, get you $50 million, but don't then go around and then take out of that $50 million, add
And give it to
$30 million on. You feel me? Take away from it to give it to Austin Reeves.
No.
They need to get rid of Austin Reeves before this trade deadline, because then you can still play and say, okay, we just playing around. We playing with house money this year. We go as far as we can if we can get somebody for Austin Reeves, and then we let Bron money go off the books and Maxey or whatever if he didn't trade him with Austin Reeves.
Great point. Let me add something else to that. You know you can get what you want if you decide to go that route. You can get what you want with Austin Reeves.
Yeah, before he play in the playoffs, and then you can't get what you want. Because once he demands that $30 million, his asset is completely different then. Because if you give him $30 million and he trash in the playoffs and all, then he a bad contract. Then I want $30 million from him. He making more. He about to make more than Larry Marketing.
So, how do you feel about Luka, Ayton, and LeBron? Is that a good enough? Is good enough offense?
I think it's
in the
good
starting lineup.
So I don't. So this is weird. I don't think Reeves is better than Bron.
Wait, no. I'm asking you that for a reason.
Yeah, I know you're gonna ask me about who can move enough. If we move Austin Reeves, right? That's what you about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
Well, I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish your point. I'm sorry.
Wait, no. I was asking because there's somebody else threw this idea. We talked about the defense.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why a guy like Vando lately has been getting a lot more minutes and been a key contributor in the rotation because they need somebody to play defense. But like the guys, like what's the name said, Joe said it. He can't really contribute on the offensive end, which is why I'm asking. Do you think so? There's somebody suggesting you put in Marcus Smart or LaRavia, or you do Marcus Smart or Vando for Austin Reeves and Rui. Have Austin and Rui come off the bench because the Lakers have one of the worst benches in the league.
You got to trade.
Well,
I feel like Austin Reeves.
Trade,
I guess until you trade, but I think you're gonna mess up the flow of the team. They should start Marcus Smart, but then they need either a power forward or a small forward, depending on, because Bron can play whatever the other position is that can play defense and get a couple buckets and all this, but hopefully spread the floor a little bit and all that. But they got to get some.
What you mean? They got Maxey, bro. You talking about?
No, stop that. But that's what they need beside Ayton and all that. Because really, I'm telling you, you get rid of the key is not Bron. Bron is playing out his contract. Like, he got the contract. He was worth the contract. This is it. They're getting off of that contract. This is an expiring year of Bron. Why are you mad at LeBron James? He's an expiring contract. Nobody else been expiring will say, oh my God, I'm mad. They're going to get rid of him. You're fine. You already know what the end of that situation is. You didn't resign him. Austin Reeves is about to demand more money. And people aren't like, you're about to get this dude $30 million possibly. And if you're not going to give him $30 million, you need to get rid of him now. What did Austin Reeves do in the playoffs last year?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want him to do that again? That already hurt his value last year. He had to go back up to averaging 28 this year, and now he's back under 25, I think. Like, why keep doing this? Trade this dude. Start getting your other pieces, right? You can start getting your assets from as far as your draft picks and all if you want to do that for Austin Reeves, right? Then you lose money with Bron and all that. And you got both of them as far as, hey, if another guy ain't even available this year because ain't no free agents, I can go trade for a guy and bring him into my cap space. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got opportunity, but they got to get rid of Austin Reeves, bro. I really think their biggest piece, they have fool's gold, and it's Austin Reeves, and they're not using it. It's like Rob Pelinka. You have the chance to be, what's his name? Danny Ainge. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you have the chance to be that guy, and you're not being that. So you gotta, if Rob Pelinka don't make a move by this summer, by this trade deadline, if you don't make a major move, you gotta fire him. Like, shout out to Jason. We don't usually always get on Jason with I know he's a Laker fan, but as far as Luka, he sometimes hates on him too hard. But as far as the Rob Pelinka take, that's true, bro. Rob Pelinka didn't do anything awesome. He freaking lucked into Luka Doncic, and Luka asked for Ayton and Marcus Smart, who helping the team out. Like, that wasn't Rob Pelinka. So get up off of him, pause, and then get off of Austin Reeves, man. And maybe JJ Redick. I told you, if JJ Redick wasn't JJ Redick already, and they didn't go through that trade and all with Luka, if he would have did what he did last year in the playoffs, I'd have fired him on the spot. He'd have been done with that first season, bro. I would not have gave him a second year. That's why I said this year, like if he does what he did again last year, this year, he can be fired this year. I would fire him after this year. They have no philosophy. What's JJ Redick's philosophy as far as the Lakers? How do they play?
Mm-hmm.
Luka?
You just heard him say, yeah. You just heard him say he has no idea what to do on offense and stuff, bro. So
Okay.
yeah, it's all bad, bro. Like I said, I read Bradman sold on them at all, man. This whole entire season, I said it's pretty much his off season.
This is the best situation for him though, because of the season.
Mm-hmm.
The season is so weird that Rob Pelinka could like make stuff happen and they could be good. Like you said, they're the fourth best team in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
They right behind San Antonio. Knock on wood. You don't know if hopefully Wemby can stay healthy. And OKC, who's tumbling downhill. Ain't nobody else really dominant. Like Rob Pelinka, really, they're the Lakers. Could turn this franchise around between him and JJ Redick. JJ Redick need to get the guys together. That whole Luka thing, bench his ass. I keep telling you, they need a Mark Jackson right now. If Luka doing that, bench him for a second and embarrass him and let him know in front of everybody what's going on. So he'll go ahead and press harder. Luka don't need to be babied all the time. He's showing you that already. We know that. Bench him. Like, go. I'm being like, you don't gotta do it serious like the whole game, but like show him something. Luka, you feel me? How Luka responds to when you call him out and all that. Do that. Say, bro, you were fine at the beginning of the season, but you lacking off. I can't do this. The rest of the team is following you. Now we get free throws like you, but then we start crying for the refs like you and all. You feel me? When you start going to tap, you have to chill. It was one point Luka didn't have no technicals at all. And then he just changed
like third,
it. You feel me?
Something like that.
Yeah, and then he just started going back into that role. And I think, part of it is, like I said, when Bron returned, it changed the whole demeanor. Bron is not the big bro. He's not being big bro. Kyrie was big bro. Mm-hmm. Kyrie, when we got Kyrie, everybody wondered if Kyrie was going to be that type of player before he came. They were all wondering, is Kyrie going to be big bro? Is he going to do this? But he was big bro because Luka needed a big bro at that point. We thought, hey, Luka being a big LeBron fan and all that, Bron doing this, having a guy that's like you on his team that you love, you want to sign, you going to be big bro. Bron ain't stopped being big bro yet, man, because he's still stuck on this. Like I don't know. I don't know what to say about Bron. I'm going to stop trying to guess because I don't know, because maybe he's not wanting to retire, bro. Bron need to let it go. The league is moving forward, bro. And I told you, I'm a huge LeBron James fan. I'm a huge LeBron James fan. Bron got to keep it moving, bro. Like, go try to compete. Go get your one. I told you, his goal should be solidifying he better than Kobe. That should be Bron's goal. Go try to solidify, get the team together. We can go try to solidify him better than Kobe Bryant, so that nobody can have that conversation with me anymore. But he all work. I don't know his mindset, bro. He not. I don't even look at Bron no more and think he's a top 10 player in the league no more. Like this year, I'm like, he ain't top 10 no more. This the first year I looked at him. I'm like, Bron's not. Finally, I'm like, he's not a top 10 player. Not anymore.
No, I hear you. I can't keep making excuses for Luka, man.
Oh no, I'm not making excuses for Luka. He's just not.
Well, no, not you. I'm talking about this in general. Yeah. Like this is year going on. What is it? It's year 8 now, or whatever. And it's like we're still having these same conversations. Like, you should know now, bro. You don't need nobody to hold your hand, a big bro. You've been in the league 8 years now.
No, you're gonna have to. That's just. I come to that point. You are who you are. Luka don't lead the charge on defense.
I was just about to say that. I mean, if you show me who you are, I believe you, bro.
That's he don't lead the charge. You gotta get Derrick Jones Jr. and all them stuff to start him to get him to give effort.
We expecting you to change, and you're not doing it yourself. Like, you the one that's out there. You're the one who's, like I said, you're in the biggest market in the world or whatever, bro. And it's like you're still doing some of the stuff that people are criticizing you for, and you don't have the sense enough to say, man, let me step my game up or whatever, bro. You can't talk about being Jordan and Kobe like you said earlier. You can't talk about being Jordan and Kobe, bro. They would not have done nothing like that. They're gonna be effective on both ends of the court.
You got to stop comparing them in your brain. I've stopped doing it now to Jordan and Kobe and them. Listen, he can't. And I told you that would be the issue. I don't know if he'll ever be as good. Shout out to some Luka fans and all of that, that follow us and all that. I told him I never thought he'll probably be as good as them, because his defense, he can't. That's the thing that separates him. The defense doesn't weigh as much as offense, but the way they play defense with their offense is just a different level. Like, they were two-way beasts. So
Mhm.
Luka, I don't think Luka ever be that. Like he has to be. He'll have to. The charge will have to be led for Luka. Like he still has a chance. He can still be a great enough player where he can be a top 10 player and stuff like that with chips and all that. Just winning off for chips and all that. You don't got to be the greatest defender, but he's not going to be. He's not going to be Mount Rushmore.
And I 1,000,000% agree. But I'm not even asking you to go out there and beat Jordan and Kobe on defense.
Yeah, just give
I'm
effort.
asking you to try. Yeah, exactly. Just try.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
said, the clip I showed you, bro, dude just standing there and just let people just go right past him. Or he doing that old lady defense where, like, dude go by you, he try to like hit the ball from the back or whatever. As they going to the goal or whatever, he doing all that, bro. And I'm like, Luka, come on, bro.
And that's
He
what I'm
doing it
saying.
on national TV, all that stuff, bro. Like, come on.
It's
Man.
the effort around him. That's why I would say he's not the guy to lead the charge. So let me ask you this question. if who's a bad defense? Charlotte, right? You put Joker on Charlotte, they're gonna be a better defensive team.
No,
they still gonna be trash, right? They're gonna be like they're gonna be getting cooked. Like, damn, I'm just trying to put up ultimate buckets to try to score. He might play less defense. You feel what I'm saying? Because he just want to try to score and all that stuff to try to keep them in the game. You can't look at Luka to lead the charge defensively, bro. He has to be a part of the committee, a part of the group. He's not gonna be the driver of the bus on defense. That's not his role. That's never gonna be his role. Like I said, we 7-8 years now. That's not his role. And he played professionally already before that.
mm-hmm.
I'm not a fool. That's not his role. So you got, like I said, you need Derrick Jones Jr.'s, you need PJ Washington's, and all that beside Luka. So Luka can just be effort and playing like in a zone and all this. That's really what he want to do. He want to get his rebounds and all. You feel me? So you want to kind of zone off and pay attention. I mean, we played ball and all that stuff before. You know what it is, bro. They try and get numbers. Like they can know everybody lies and does a little, politically correct answer as far as when you talk to the media and all, but you want to get your numbers. So you're trying to get his numbers and all that. But yeah, he just gotta give it effort, bro. And that starts with JJ Redick and Rob Pelinka. Like, you still the coach. So y'all got him. He a piece of the puzzle. Play around him. He's already proven he can go to the finals, right? No matter what. That's already been proven. So put the pieces around him. He's supposed to be LA.
Imagine one more question that we can move on.
Mm-hmm.
Will Luka win a MVP?
I still think he's gonna win this year. I know it's the craziest year. I think he's gonna win this year. Who you gotta deal with? It's only one person you really gotta deal with.
Right now, I don't know, but that narrative ain't helping him right now, bro.
I know it ain't, but I'm just letting you know that it's the one season, the crazy season, right? Where he may get a default one. This might be his default MVP because of the situation around it where everybody puts like that. He might get an asterisk MVP where everybody like, oh, that should have been jokers and all that stuff. But there's everybody, and Wemby was injured because San Antonio might have a good record, but Wemby probably not gonna play enough games and all that stuff to be in there. Not saying he should be the MVP, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, his only competition really is Shea, and OKC ain't looking as dominant no more. Like, OKC was already expected to win like their 60 games and also be at the top, but they had to take that. His game ain't take another step really to be that where you get an MVP back to back and all. So I think it might be Lucas by default, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, he might get if he get MVP and go home, maybe that'll help him with something like that. I don't know, but I think it might be his by default.
All right, man. We're gonna see, man. There is a guy that we're gonna probably end up talking about on Wednesday who feel like he should be in the MVP conversation. Who I watched his game today. The old Jaylen Brown. This, like I said, there are 3 teams I've been watching pretty much religiously. You always tell me stop watching them and watch other people. Philadelphia, of course, Detroit, and Atlanta, like the main 3 I constantly watch. And I've been watching. Yeah. You said New York playing Boston.
I said, and they always playing Boston, so that's how you get to see Boston too. I feel like they always.
No. That's the thing though. Like, I've been watching Boston here lately because I've been kind of intrigued by Jaylen Brown, man, what he been doing. So
yeah,
we're gonna have that talk here.
That'd be crazy, bro. That would if Jaylen Brown was to get an MVP, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'd have one of the craziest careers ever. It would change everything about his career. Now that Jason Tatum don't matter at all. Now he gets credit for all his Eastern Conference Finals and his Finals MVP. Like it erased Jason Tatum kind of in a way. That would erase him.
That's crazy, bro.
I know that's crazy to say, but that it would though.
No, I agree.
That's how the
That's what
career
I'm
would
saying.
be. It would be like, damn, you thought he was number 2. It's kind of like, remember how we said about Scottie and Jordan? If Scottie would have went ahead and won, it would have changed Jordan's legacy. Like, damn, because Scottie had chances between the Bulls and between what's the name too? Portland. He almost got there. They scored a bucket at the end of the game and all that stuff against Shaq and Kobe. So
I still say he should have won in Chicago that year.
I think he could have got to the finals. I don't think he'd have won though. I don't think they'd have beat a King.
Well, no. I'm talking about the MVP.
Oh, the MVP.
Yeah.
Was that the year Hakeem got it? When he like in third, when Hakeem year? I don't think he was gonna get it over Hakeem. I think it was Hakeem year. One of them was Karl Malone year, I think, right? And then one of them was David Robinson, and one was
David Robinson. It might have been the David Robinson year.
Was it David Robinson year that he was supposed to get it? If it was David Robinson, then I could say Scottie Pippen could have got it there. Because
the David Robinson year he scored that 70 points.
I'm not sure. I can't.
Or he got the quadruple double.
It probably is that year, but that's whoever. I think Charles Barkley came in second place that year, and Scottie Pippen came in third place. Whatever year it was that Scottie came in.
Scottie came in
third because he won the All-Star MVP. And he led the team in every damn statistical. He did a LeBron James.
The Bulls won. Yeah, the Bulls won 55 that year or 56.
And the Bulls have still won the most ever. Like I don't think. Damn, has Jordan ever won as many games? I know this is crazy, and Jordan fans are gonna love me for saying this out loud. Jordan never won 50 games without Scottie.
I'm not sure. I have to go back and look. I'm not sure.
I don't think he did, bro.
I don't think he did either.
Even because Wizards, he definitely did. And they didn't get to 50. They got to 42 and 40, I think, one year. When they should have made the playoffs, he hurt his knee.
Yep.
And then I don't think before Scottie, he got to 50.
He probably did.
That's why I'm telling you, that 1 year was crazy. That 1 year could have changed a whole bunch of things if Scottie would have got further. And I don't know if it's been for the better or for the worse as far as legacies and all that. Scottie, man. Damn. Or if he'd have got there with Portland, because I still feel like he was damn near the number 1 on Portland as far as the impact.
Somebody can say Rasheed Wallace, bro. What it sounds like.
That's your boy, but we can keep going.
All right.
How did Rasheed? Rasheed said he played in Air Force Ones. I don't know how. Go ahead.
Let's go ahead and get to the question comments, man.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, man. We got some super chats in here, man. Check it out, King. Shout out to our guy Chris from Drip Show.
Hey, shout out to Chris, man.
With the $5 dono, says all Luka has to do is win one championship as a Laker, and he'll surpass King James in all Laker fans' eyes. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, he will. That's the crazy part. He's right. Because I think people already kind of stand off against LeBron when he first got there.
Bron like more of a Bron fit in the Wilt Chamberlain category for the Lakers. He more that, you feel me, end of my career guy. Like Wilt is Jerry West a greater Laker than Wilt Chamberlain. Jerry West not a greater player than Wilt Chamberlain, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because it was the end of his career. So that's how I feel with LeBron. But Luka, they got more of him being younger. He going to lead the charge and all that. If he win a championship, he more Kobe and all. They love it. He going to break records and all that type of stuff. So, yes.
Okay, we got a new member. Shout out to Melissa. She's now a member of the channel. Thank you, Melissa.
Shout out to New York's finest.
Hey, Melissa, I'm sorry about that game today. Shout out to Detroit, man.
You ain't sorry. You lying.
Yeah, it's my team, man. But go ahead, man.
All right, let's see. Start at the top. Try to run through these real quick. Zashawn is returned. What up, Zashawn? I'm sorry. He says, yes, sir. What up? He says, literally 45% of the Lakers cap space is devoted to LeBron. It is deserved. What is it? Ice. What's that? My opinion, I'm guessing will be.
So I'm not. Oh, it's probably so I'm not.
Okay, I'm sorry. So I'm not trying to say the Lakers should not be paying this much for LeBron, but think about it, how much better. Okay, you just put an I by mistake in front of so. Do you think our team would be if instead of LeBron he had 2 additional 20? Yes, this is Sean. That's what I'm saying. I agree. It's about time. It's deserved. It's at the end of his career where he finally hit the, you feel me, father time. It's finally starting to hit him, and you were gonna be stuck with that at some point. Luckily, you only had like 1-on-1 contract, so he done after this year. Let it be done. Over here on a trade clause or whatever like that. And then once he moves forward, then you're gonna use it for that. But in the meantime, you fix what you can fix. You can't fix Braun. Like Braun is there. You try to build around what you can do, cater to what you got right now. And Austin Reeves is that one guy you can use and get pieces for. Braun, you ain't getting pieces for Braun at this point. And like you said, no trade clause. So that's my only thing. Deshaun, appreciate you, man. Shout out to TGK in the house, man. He says, so when LeBron does the immature stuff at 41 years old, it's cool. LOL, they both do it. It's what the league is nowadays. Who said that, TGK? Didn't I just say TGK at first with LeBron? I hope you're directing it to me. Then I just say Brown need to stop pouting and all that stuff being mature. Don't tell me you standing now, TGKT, man. Jeez. Daniel Berry, also a Glow Yard member. He says, happy Monday. What's up, everyone? What up, Daniel Berry? Make sure you follow his channel as well. So Sean said, I disagree about the LeBron pouting. I think he is conserving himself. Best chance to win a championship is now. I hope so. I hope so. And that's why that was my point at first before Rel was talking earlier about the Austin Reeves thing. Austin Reeves can give you offensive burst more right now, but I still don't think Austin Reeves better than LeBron. Like in a playoff situation where every other day and all that stuff, and I say, hey, bro, go give me a bucket and all that, it still would be Braun over Austin Reeves. So that's what I'm saying. Don't fall for that fool's goal, because if it's Luka and Austin Reeves in the playoffs, it's gonna be a lot of times you're gonna be sitting saying, damn, Austin Reeves, come on, bro, we need you beside him. Why Luka got to drop 50 today? So I think I'd rather have LeBron in that situation still, as long as he's healthy.
You remember when people was telling us Austin Reeves is better than
Kyrie?
Than Kyrie, bro?
I remember that, bro. I remember.
Bring back memories, bro. I tell you.
Who the hell said it? Wasn't ESPN or something? Who said that?
I think it was. I forgot who it was, bro. It was somebody said that. Crazy. We was like, man, what? Oh no, it was your boys from Gilbert Arena show.
Oh, yep. What's his name? Nick Young.
No, it was
one.
Yep.
Nick Young, I think it
might have been Nick Young. I beside the him or Rashard McKenzie. One of them saying some stupid stuff.
I think it was Nick Young. Drip Show. Oh, shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris.
I appreciate you, man. He says fire and all that. He says Xmas game was horrible. Yeah,
bro.
And he says also, look, he said JJ wants to be smartest person in every room. That type of stuff, man.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah. You know, it's since you 100, bro, for your Luka Doncic showing off. Richard says, I agree with most everything y'all said, but missed first half, so I can't agree with everything until I watch the first half. And Javon Buha, 50 million plus for Austin. You want to be able to move then? Hell yeah. Y'all. Bro, if the Lakers were to if they were to leave LeBron James and take 50 million off of him and give Austin Reeves 50 million, I'm never watching the game of theirs ever again. I'm like, bro, y'all do.
Bro, I'm not even watching a Laker game in my life. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's like, bro, that's crazy if they do that. Tyler says Smart and Jake has been starting the last 2 games. Look good. Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think Jake ready yet to be the full-time starter. But I think you can upgrade him to really help the team if you want to go help the team this year. But I do think, like I say, they should be the starter right now. But you can't do that with Reeves. I don't think both of them can play off the bench. Like you gotta move off of them to make space. That's how I feel. Maybe Rui would probably do it for us, obviously, but I don't think Reeves going back to the bench, bro.
I mean, bro, you
trying to make 30 million, 50 million. Bro, he's just trying to make 50 million. That's what Richard said. Richard just said, I honestly believe the Denny, either Franz or Paolo or Ant-Man all want out next team or next year. You miss out on that for Austin. I just don't know what to say, bro. Richard. Richard, let me see. Damn, I don't think Austin better than nobody on that list.
Oh no. I would take.
I don't think Austin better than nobody on that list, Richard. So, but I'm not a Lakers fan, so that's for them to decide. Tyler said most Lakers fans don't want to move AR because he doesn't want to leave LA, even though they would give someone else. Sounds like THT all over again. I keep saying it, Tyler. I'm gonna keep yelling it to him. THT all over again. What he doing? Chris says JJ give Luka the ball. That's his philosophy. Give Luka the ball.
You know what that sounds like? Doug Collins and Jordan.
That was Doug Collins and Jordan, bro. Even when he went back to the Wizards, they got that man his coach. That's crazy. Div is a Glow Yacht member as well. He says 100% you have to get rid of Reeves and get ready to make moves and put athletic defensive players around Luka. Facts. Div says,
Would you trade Vando?
Yes, he can't shoot.
His offseason
is done. I would have traded him already. They said he was working on his jump shot his offseason. This was his last time. They're trying to win championships now. He can't shoot. I'd try to get as much as I can right now. He damn near out the league.
Yeah, he can't score, bro.
He damn near out the league. He close. He worse than Jonathan Isaac. And Jonathan Isaac just played like specialty for reasons and all that. Like Vando, no. You think Vando can get over $10 million contract again?
Over $10 million?
Over $10 million.
I'm not even sure because it's kind of hard to play one-dimensional people nowadays, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
No matter if it's offense or defense, bro.
Div also says in Europe the coaches are 1,000% brutal to all players, so Luka can handle it. Facts, Div.
Just feel like why you gotta keep telling them stuff that he should already know. That's what I don't understand. You're a grown man, bro. You hear this every day. Why you don't just fix it? They want
the owners want King gun. I mean, it's $50 million, Chris. I see why. Like I wouldn't have gave him $50 more million. You feel me? That was a good move. But
don't extend him. You know what I'm saying? So
let him go, or he gonna come back for the low. That's the only you have to put your foot down and set boundaries for LeBron, and it's about time because LeBron not Kobe. That's the difference. I don't know if Bron knew that when he went to LA, or he thought he was gonna be that guy forever. But you not Kobe, bro. They needed a Draymond Green for you. Div says Luke is way too emotional. He comes off like a spoiled brat when he doesn't get his way with the refs, and he doesn't care to play defense if he feels his team isn't trying. That's his problem. Facts, Div. I'm saying he doesn't. He needs somebody else to take that leadership role there, bro. That's not.
And that's another thing too. It's like then you definitely not gonna be on the Mount Rushmore. That's another thing too. It's like, bro, you lead the league in free throws at one point. Like, why are you complaining about calls, bro? You shot. Matter of fact, he shot what did he go 14 for 15 or 13 or 14 or whatever in the last game, bro? I'm like, bro,
I can't. I know what I'm saying. I don't understand how you can complain anymore. You really don't have the right to complain anymore.
You really don't.
Folks gonna hate that and probably say something to me in the comments about me saying that, but you don't get the right to complain no more. Like I understand somebody do something too hard. Obviously, you go to talk to the refs and all, but this all complaining on the regular and all, bro. You lead the league in free throws now. Yeah, you can say you should get more and all or whatever. I don't care. You lead the league in free throws. So it all starts with you. So stop. Div says to be a leader, you got to push yourself even when others quit. You don't care what others do. You play your best and shame the others who are not trying. That's MJ and Kobe, you said? That's what he just I want to be like MJ and Kobe.
I was just thinking that when I read that. I was just thinking that, bro. That sound like MJ and Kobe. Kobe just said that a million times.
Back in 2006, when Kobe had to fight for the Lakers to get to the 7th seed, was he not playing defense? Did he say, oh, you know what? I got so much Park in him beside me. I'm not going to play defense. Or did he make all defensive first team? Okay.
He made it 85 times in a row.
All right. Melissa says, I did not know I had lost my membership until recently. Yeah, we had a whole situation, playback, all that stuff. Just a whole bunch of stuff, Melissa. Yeah. So
we had to start it over. And
we had a whole plan and all that, and then
as soon as we switched it up, that's when the playback ended up shutting down. So here we are.
She also says Nick's tired, tough schedule lately. Also, if y'all don't
Yeah.
know, while I'm doing this real quick, we have 2 different versions of the show being played. We have one that's a mobile version and a normal, TV like version or a computer version. So check out both of them if you didn't know the difference and all that. If you're interested in seeing the other one, you only see one and you're like, damn, where the other one goes. So just letting y'all know. You gonna see some of the tough schedule? I'm sorry.
That thing, I believe they lost 4 in a row now.
Damn, Knicks lost 4 in a row. So I say, bro, like when you are in the limelight, you find out when teams losing a bunch in a row. That don't matter. They lost. So I'm saying, like,
hold on.
When the Grizzlies lose 4 in a row and all of that's like, oh, it is what it is. The Lakers lose 3 in a row. You find out they only lost 11 games so far this year. They fine enough. Outcome. Like, they not fine as far as winning the championship. They fine as far as their record in the season.
I'm about to tell you who they lost to. Matter of fact, you know what's crazy? I think I've seen all 4 of the games. Damn. So they lost to the Pistons tonight. They got blown out by the Pistons by 31.
Pistons finally. Remember BA said Pistons don't have no chance. Never mind. Go ahead.
Bro, leave them alone, man.
Nah, BA been right, man. That's my guy, man.
Nah, BA been right up until he let 4 losses, though.
Yeah,
let me see.
4 losses, though.
So it started with they lost to the Spurs, the Hawks. They shouldn't have lost to the Hawks. I don't know. I watched that game. I don't know how they lost that game. It just looked. These got outplayed in that game. According to 76 game, I think the one we saw, and then I watched the Piston game tonight. The Pistons just turned it on in the second half, bro. They had a 10-point lead going into halftime, and then they just turned it up in the second half. I don't know what Biggerstaff said to them. They played with so much energy, bro. It was crazy, man.
Damn, Knicks.
They get a shooter. It's a wrap.
Knicks one of the top 2. They top 2 in the East.
Yeah. Actually, they dropped.
No, I'm saying I think at the end of the year they're gonna be. I'm saying I think at the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I just got the alert.
Boston.
Well, yeah, Boston passed them tonight.
Woo,
they beat Chicago. Hey, and Chicago gave Boston a little scare.
Hold on though. Boston number 2 seed.
Number 2 seed, bro. We going?
About to say, I'm gonna say.
We'll talk about it.
We'll bro. They the number 2 seed. I'm gonna say, hold the front door.
We gonna talk about it Wednesday. I told you that's why I've been watching the games, bro. I've been watching them.
All right, what up, Eric?
You breaking up?
It's in no future assets.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
I try it again.
Okay. Eric says, I would not want to be in the Lakers front office with those books, cap space, and no future assets. Yeah, it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's pressure, but I mean they gonna have some. Yeah, and you don't gotta worry about draft picks. They never worry about draft picks.
Yeah, they're gonna have all their. They're gonna have more first round they can use this offseason. They're gonna have the cap space. That's why a lot of people were saying the Lakers are gonna probably end up waiting this offseason and start making the moves so they can get that LeBron contract off the books. And King's favorite power forward of all time gonna be off the books too.
Bro. It's a retired jersey. Richard says, I've been saying a while, you keep Luka and Jake, everyone else goes. Jeez.
Oh, man.
Bro, I'm fine. So my thing is, I think Ayton been all right. I still think Ayton been good this year. I think JJ Redick, that's this whole situation of the team that's messing with Ayton right now again. I think Ayton fine. Ayton even been demanding the ball. Like you heard what he said. Ayton been asking those guys for the ball.
See, so Luka's been trying to treat Ayton like a Lively or Gafford or what's the center that they got on the team now? I'm blanking on the boy name.
What's his name?
I'm blanking on the boy name.
Jackson Hayes.
Thank you. God dang, I'm blanking on the boy name. Jackson Hayes. Those centers are all kind of in the same mold. They don't really need the ball and all that type of stuff. They just run, play defense, and rebound. That's not Ayton's game. Ayton is an actual center. You go through him, and the offense can flow through him, which is why he's kind of being frustrated with not getting the touches. And I understand.
You see yesterday, the moves he's putting on that spin move, kept going to that spin baby hook and all that. I was like, all right, Ayton, I see you. Give him the ball, bro. Like
rolling, the pick and roll in the pocket right there at the free throw line extended. He in a little 10-foot jumper, 15-foot jumper, or whatever. But yeah, he's not in the same mode as them guys, bro. Lakin wants the ball and he wants to be involved in the offense. I don't blame him.
There should be games Ayton getting 30 points. You feel me? Like there should be games where he getting buckets as far as the lob and his touches where he just dominating.
Yeah, he gets easy buckets around the rim. Instead, you selling for a lot of threes. So I mean,
Adam says JJ need to start Vando instead of Rui, and Austin should still start. I don't know about that Adam, bro. I don't know about that Vando thing.
I mean, they've been starting over the last few games. His money's been going up, and they've been helping him. But
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus. I still think Austin need to come off the bench so they can move him.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I agree too. Div says, looks like Shea dropping off that scoring ladder. He had 20 points tonight, minus 20 against Charlotte. I told you, Div, we don't talk about 30 anymore with Shea. He don't have to get 30. Now we just talk about, will he get 20? They force it. OKC making sure every game he get 20 points now, bro. It's crazy. Bro said, I found out the other day, I looked at it, it was like, damn, they do talk about the 20 now. And no,
they brought it up in
I
the
told you.
game. I forgot what game was that I was watching. They lost that game too. I forgot what game it was.
You was like, yo, they did talk about the what was it? Was it San Antonio?
Yeah,
yeah. San Antonio. They were like
20
points. So I'm like, damn, bro, they went away from that 30-point stuff. Now it's just
they showed it during the game. I started laughing, like, damn, King just said this too. That's crazy, boy.
Adam says the Lakers don't need Vando to score. The starting lineup, they have LeBron, Luka, Austin, and DeAndre. Vando by far their best defender. Yeah, they do.
Their best defender.
But yeah, they do. They do need him to score. The way the floor and the way Luka played, though, a guy leaves and he goes to the paint, it switches up everything with the Luka in them game, Adam. You need your big man. That guy, like Maxi Kleber, is the perfect answer for y'all in a perfect world. You feel me? Like a guy that could. You already know what it is. I'm sorry because I don't want to start that, but you feel what I'm saying? Like that type of guy that can knock down an open shot, that can roll to the rim sometimes, do some things, play a little defense. You feel me? But stay away. He can still get a guy to stay away and still. You feel me? Trust or not trust? What is it? That's what I'm looking for. Damn. Basically believe in a 3-point shot. You feel me? Like basically understand that the dude can make a shot and
be like a threat.
Yes, there you go. Basically a threat or whatever. Like he's a 3-point threat. Like damn. And Vando is not. You do not need to be up close on Vando at all, bro. Like when he make a shot, you like damn. All right. You made one. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's
okay. He made it.
Right. Oh, he made it. He made it. Ah, damn. Let him shoot it again.
He made it.
If he makes that one, you're saying go let him shoot it again. That's what you're saying with Vando. I hope he gets the ball and he can shoot it again.
So you really want Vando to be a true 3-and-D player?
Yes, and he's not. I would rather get somebody to be a true 3-and-D.
I mean, he tried to work on it because I mean, at least the corner threes, especially on the weak side, bro. He need to work on that.
Yeah, he should be a knockdown guy on that side. He should be like Dodo by now. Dave says, I actually think LeBron is going to get better as he plays more. When you get older, it takes longer to get going, and his confidence is starting to get going now. I can see them going on the street. Yeah, they probably will. That's what I say, Dave. I don't think they're going to be crazy. I think people are going too far because of the Lakers. They lose a couple games. They lost some games. And they only lost 11 games. Think about that. They lost some games, and they only lost 11 so far in the year. So think if they didn't go on this low when they were up and down and all that stuff, they fine. But as far as a record, but I'm thinking about as far as trying to compete for a chip, because I know a lot of folks thinking, well, they want to compete for a chip. They need more athleticism and all, and the trades and pieces and get some help on the defensive side for sure to help Luka and them. They trade in water. Them numbers are for a reason. When you look at point differential and all, they were a negative point differential being a great team. Like that's one of the best teams in
top 18, and they had a negative. And like I said, for me, it's more of like it's glaring weaknesses and holes and stuff on the team that's showing themselves. They're masking it because Luka's a great equalizer, like TGK always says. But they did the same thing last year during regular season when they started catching fire going into the playoffs, and then what happened? All those deficiencies started showing themselves in the playoffs, and that's what I'm worried about. This is why I was not high on this team going into this season. It's like, yeah, hey, Luka's on the team, but we already know what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he has to sit there and elevate this team, man, and it's really, really covering a lot of holes on the team from what he's doing. And then, like I said, when it gets real in the playoffs, when things start slowing down and people start exposing your weaknesses and stuff in the playoffs, then that stuff comes to light. Like that's why I said you gotta. I'm not sold on this team. Yeah, it can look good in the regular season. We've seen teams in the regular season look good before. Then we get to the playoffs when it start counting, start mattering. That's when your stuff start. It's the issues start showing. So.
Facts. Adam says Marcus Smart is sorry offensively too. Vando shooting better from 3 than Smart. He's shooting better. So
Christ.
Yes, he is. But here's a couple of things. One, he's sorry offensively too. I agree, Adam. My phrase here on the show always is 2 things can be true. Right? Just because one thing is true, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I'm just going to add on to the fact of maybe change what you may be thinking as far as that. Vando is not a bad offensive player than Marcus Smart. Even though Marcus Smart, sorry, offensively, Marcus Smart can do more things with the basketball in his hand than a Vando can do. That's one. Two, Vando he shoots better from the 3-point line because he doesn't shoot. It's like Rip Hamilton being one of the best 3-point shooters in the league that year or whatever like that when he was shooting one a game. It's like, well, okay, you made one of one.
Wrong example. You should have used.
Who's that?
Dwight Powell.
Oh. But the Dwight Powell as well, though, man.
100%. 100%. You know what you're talking about. Wait, what?
But that's what it is. Vando having DMPs and all that stuff. Like Vando they be wanting to shoot more. So the issue is Marcus Smart shoot and he be missing, bricking. Vando don't shoot enough. Where it's even like, okay, Vando, what's going on? So I hear you though, Adam. Like I'm not like, going rah crazy for Marcus Smart. As well, they still need a different piece. I just think Marcus Smart bring more to the team than Vando do. Vando damn near unplayable, in my opinion. Melissa says, try to get the rest of them real quick, bro. Melissa says, how far do you think the Lakers will go this season? I think their ceiling probably
second round
finals. I think conference finals. Let me say conference. Let me say third round. Let me say they can get to the third round. Joker might not be available. He might be hurt. And then they might be to get to conference finals. They might. I don't know if they can beat OKC. They had to show me they can beat OKC. But OKC might not be the team. I don't know, bro. That's what I'm saying. This season is weird because everybody been having San Antonio was struggling for a second, then they got hot again. You feel me? Houston was struggling for a second, then they got hot again.
Lakers was struggling. Niggas got hot and then got hot. Struggling.
That's what I'm saying. Lakers got to make a trade. Lakers got to make a trade. They stand in that. If you want to try to jump them or leapfrog those people, everybody going through peaks and valleys, you got to make a trade, bro. And I think they got to trade Austin Reeves, but I don't know if they going to do it. Nah, Dave, you remember?
Yeah, you got your little logo on by your name.
Richard said Super Jacks. Tom Jackson Hayes. Dave says Thunder 27 picks, Spurs 23 picks, Houston 14 picks, number picks until 2032. I think I know which team will be top 3 in the league for the next few years. They're going to start getting rid of people though eventually, though, Dave. Eventually, at some point, them guys going to have to start making money. So they're going to have to start replenishing their guys with those draft picks or either keeping them and getting rid of the draft picks. Dave says, I wonder if the new Lakers owners are waiting for the playoffs and will clean house and get their guys. Make me think that is what is going on. And this is why LeBron is not looking the same. Yeah, Dave. They get off a bunch of money in the offseason. So after this season, they're going to make major moves after the season. Trust me. They better have $50 million off the books by one player. And that's not the only player.
Yep.
Oh, that's the Dave. I'm sorry. Dave says, so when they fail in the playoffs, they can clean house and have no one in the books. There you go. Dave says, Vando is so bad, man. He can shoot wide open air balls. Come playoff time, you don't care. You let him get 20 wide open shots. This is what people don't get. Regular season isn't the playoffs. Yeah, I'm not sure. If Vando's shooting anybody I guarantee you, 30 teams? It was 32. 30 teams, right? 30 out of 30 teams. 30 out of 30 teams, if they had the chance to go run and contest a 3-point shot between Marcus Smart and Vando, they run at Marcus Smart first. Say Vando keep shooting, bro. This is my opinion. Dave says, I look at the Lakers rosters and I think, dang, that is nasty work. And yet they are 2 losses down from the second overall in the West. LOL. This league is weird this year. Make playoffs and who knows what can happen. That's what I'm saying, Dave. Chris says, if Luka can sneak an MVP this year, might as well sneak in a championship. There you go, Drip. Like, you gotta, bro, this is a weird year. We knew this was going to be a weird year. Make a trade and go try. Go try, man. Go try to get Braun one more. Somebody had a conversation with Braun and say, Braun, I'm gonna go get you a chip one more, bro. Let's make the trade. Let's try to get you one more chip and then you can get about the door, man. Let's go retire.
Get out my face, LeBron. Go get you this chip.
Yeah, let's get you this one more ring so you can have 5. Shut up. You feel me? Like, don't you want 5? Shut up. There you go. Yeah.
Shut up and get this 5 right here.
Yeah, take these 5 rings and get up out of here. That's what Braun had that conversation with somebody.
Exactly.
I got to read the last one from Richard. That's from Richard. He said, "There's a path, just not sure JJ can find it though." That's the question. Yes, that's it. JJ Redick.
But yeah, man, listen, definitely appreciate y'all, man, joining us for another one. Definitely appreciate you, man. Appreciate Melissa becoming a member of the channel again. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button. Join us here like I said, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, y'all, as we have conversations like this literally on all the shows, man. We'll have another show this Wednesday. Gonna probably end up talking about the Boston Celtics with Jaylen Brown. Could he possibly be an MVP? We'll talk about that on Wednesday.
It's crazy.
They've been cooking out here, man, like a Sunday breakfast or something. I don't know what's going on, man. No church.
When he said I want Kawhi, bro, that's some talking about Jordan and Kobe mentality. I'm like, all right, Jaylen Brown, yeah, we going. Woo, go ahead.
We're gonna talk about all that, bro. But listen, also too, man, like what Melissa just did here. If y'all want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. Join us here as become a member. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Like Melissa, I know a lot of them who were members of the channel probably don't know that they're not members anymore. But yeah, like we do apologize for that. Like I said, some things happened with playback, kind of messed up our plans, and yeah, so we pretty much had to start over the membership and stuff like that. So if you guys want to become a member of the channel, consider hitting that join button. The membership is definitely cheaper than it was too before. So there you go, y'all. Also too, if you guys want to follow me, Big J, BA, and Cuz on Cuz We Geeks. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television, man. We got a show tomorrow evening. The X-Men teaser trailer for Avengers Doomsday is going to drop tomorrow, so we're going to probably talk about that. Some other rumors of the last teaser trailer that's supposed to drop. I think it's supposed to be 4 of them, but Big J told us on the last show he's hearing it's going to be 6. So now we're trying to guess what the next 2 teaser trailers are going to be about. I think one of them leaked, but I'm not 100% sure. I think the Fantastic Four, Namor, and Shuri's Black Panther, I think, are going to be on the next trailer, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but we're going to see. We're going to talk about all that tomorrow, y'all. So follow us over there, man, on Cuz We Geeked. Help us get to our next goal of 500, man. That would definitely be appreciated. King, is there anything else I'm forgetting, man?
Share, more share, guys. Appreciate everybody that was here tonight. See you, L, in the comments. Everybody handing their memberships and all that. We're sorry about that again. Also, follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat, sports, and entertainment. We had a show yesterday where we talked about our guy Trick making his debut. We also have watch alongs on YouTube now as well, and then Discord we have watch parties. So you know where to follow us all in the description here, there, everywhere. Help us with our next subscriber goal as well, getting to 500 subscribers. We're trying to get there as well. We appreciate all the new followers we have over there, and come check us out. But other than that, we'll see y'all on Wednesday over here, man. Well, yeah, we appreciate everybody over here too. Thank y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Elle, man. She's now a member of the channel. Shout out to her. Yeah, Elle, you didn't get dropped. It's just like I said, once we started over the membership, everybody had to redo their membership and all that stuff.
Rejoin, and we had another membership going on. It was going to be a combination between playback and here to get the perks of both together.
Yeah,
but
and then playback end up
just out of nowhere.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. Because well, anyway, we got the email and that's all she wrote. But anyway, yeah, we definitely appreciate you. Appreciate you, Elle. It's crazy, bro. Oh, and then that too. But hey, thank you, King. I'm glad you brought that up. We do still stream games, y'all, over on our Discord. So the same way we were doing on playback, we literally stream games through Discord. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I've been watching. Like I told King earlier, I've been watching a bunch of games today while I'm getting stuff set up and stuff.
I messed up. I ain't having it on today, but yeah. Like we growing the network. Come on to Discord, man. You gonna see some. You might be able to see some wrestling someday, some basketball. May have some other stuff over there. Like join the community, yeah. Come on over.
Yeah, we can probably work on some other stuff too, man. Probably get posted on Discord too. But yeah, we're gonna start. Yeah, we over there. Div used to be the main one on Discord. Whatever.
Div started the Discord. Div, didn't you start out Discord? Was it you or Ben? One of y'all started the Reddit. The other one started the Discord. I think it was Div that started and just bounced.
Hey, Div. I thought Div started Reddit.
Div started Discord. No, I think Div started Discord. He might have started both of them, but I know he started Discord though.
I thought Ben might have started. I know somebody started Reddit.
I thought.
Did was pushing it. He was pushing it. He was. I'll give him that. Yeah, he was the main one. Kept telling folks, man, come over to our Discord. We were talking about this and that.
I think Div started the Discord, and because I didn't know how to use it at all.
Yeah, I didn't either. You had to tell
me how to use it.
I didn't know.
Somebody gave me the access because they started it. It was like, here you go.
I thought B did the Reddit.
Yeah, I try to. So you got to make sure. Discord is weird, y'all. Like, I don't really still know Discord like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shout out to Devin. Devin take care of a lot for us. But you got to go to each channel and like turn on what you want to like see and all. Like, you know, it's different categories and text channels and videos. Like, so if you turn off notifications for all, you won't see anything. But you can go to each channel and turn off like, you know, I'm not interested in wrestling, so let me turn this wrestling one off. You feel me? But I still get the basketball one. So when we tag everyone on the notifications, you will get your notification when it's like, hey, we got a game going on or something like that. So check Discord, check your notifications and all that stuff when you're over there. But come on over. We usually let folks know when the games are happening. But every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, at least, we should be showing a basketball game on there.
Yeah, Richard, just come on over there to Discord. Y'all just click on that link down there in the description box. We got a link straight to Discord. Follow Glow Sun Production over there. We'll be having the games and stuff posted over there because I think we got 2 theaters over there because King and them be streaming the wrestling events, and then now we're gonna be streaming the basketball games and stuff. So
we have a CNC theater, Cap and Crown,
CNC theater.
Utah Combats. So
yeah. And shout out to BJ. He said we got to do something for Cuz We Geeked on there too. We still trying to.
I was going to ask you about that actually. As far as I want to get a theater, I can make one for y'all to make another Discord. One of y'all going to run it. But we'll talk about that. After.
Yeah, talk about that. But yeah, man, listen, like I said, man, with all that being said, guys, appreciate y'all, man, once again supporting the channel. We will be back here on Wednesday. So we'll see y'all on Wednesday, man. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown, man. Listen, I don't got nothing today. Nope, I lied. JJ Redick is way better than Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich and Eric Spoelstra.